In a remote corner of Bukidnon, where cultural traditions are deeply rooted and modern education is a distant dream, an extraordinary story unfolds. Mopiano Masalom and welcome to the southern part of Bukidnon. Lies a far-flung community of Sitio Balugo, where education thrives amidst isolation, a land where the journey of knowledge is about to embark on a remarkable path.
Maopiano Masulo Mungusulad. Ako po si Teacher Junmerth Jorta, isang last mile school teacher sa Copen ng Tubalogo at nagtuturo po ako for 12 years. When I was a child, I used to go with other young people in our church, going to different mission schools and churches, giving relief goods to the indigenous community. We cross rivers, we climb mountains, just to be in that marginalized community. Doon po nakita ko yung kahalagahan ng isang guro. Nakita ko na I have this passion to teach. Kaya po nagpursue ako na maging guro para makatulong sa mga kabataan, lalong-lalo na sa mga indigenous community na sila yung nangangailangan ng pag-aruga ng isang guro. Ang naka-influence po sa akin na maging guro, yung pamilya ko. 5 kami sa magkakapatid, mga guro po kami lahat. Year 2015, I was a grade 5 teacher at Calagangan Central School at the time. I was given an opportunity to supervise our IP school. Balugo is the mission school which was formerly run by the 1,000 missionary and the Sulads. And with that task given me, napakahirap. Alam naman natin yung trabaho ng guro plus with this responsibility na binigay sa akin. Handling an IP school was not easy. I was discouraged and alienated. There was miscommunication because of language barrier. I get sick every time I hold a class from kinder to grade 6 with 104 learners alone. I started losing interest in becoming a teacher missionary. But I was delighted and reminded that I have been praying hard to God na gawin niya akong missionary teacher. I remembered walking alone in the Mother Road, crisscrossing 17 huge rivers just to be in school alone. With that additional task given to me and making other reports, I never felt the burden of going back and forth to and from the sitio school. Instead, I felt the joy serving these indigenous learners. It is the desire of Sitio Balugo community to have a school of their own. I spearheaded the establishment of this school, the Last Mile School Copen ng Tubalogo. Partner ko po ang mga tribal leaders, community members, yung mga parents, DepEd personnel, barangay at municipal LGU at kalahisid sa pagpapatupad at pagpapatayo ng isang pamparalan para sa mga Last Mile School learners. After I decided to stay in Copen ng Tubalogo, I have seen that most of my learners are not coming to school regularly, though they have their school of their own. So this worries me personally because I know that they will not learn if they will not go to school. So I took home visitation and asked their parents what's the cause why pupils are not coming to school regularly. And I have known ang rason na hindi sila pumapasok is wala silang pagkain. Kaya yung iba humahanap ng pagkain dun sa mga bukid, so they cannot go to school. Some learners also were left in their house because their parents are looking for food for the family. So ang ginawa ko, gumawa kami ng feeding program. We tapped different organizations. We were able to address the hunger problem of the school, of the community through our program Balugo Pagkaon Sakto, wherein we were able to feed all our learners here in Copenhagen, Balogo. At doon, tumugon ang Hapag-asa Foundation, ang Municipal Mayor's Office Rice Allowance Program, yung Municipal DA, and other stakeholders na tumulong para magkaroon kami ng regular feeding program dito sa komunidad. And for 6 years na naging siyang sustainable at dahil sa tulong ng programang ito, yung mga kabataan namin ay hindi na nag-a-absent at wala na po kaming drop out because of that program. Ang naging benefit ng taga-community for this school is the learners will no longer hike for a couple of hours just to go to the barrio school. Second is yung seguridad ng mga kabataan in crossing the rivers. No, napaka-delikado ng eksperyensya nila, especially during flood. Tapos, ang aming mga kabataan dito, yung may mga edad na, they were able to come and join the class. No, kahit yung iba, they got married already, they come here kasi yung paralan is andito na po sa kanilang komunidad. It's actually fulfilling in my part seeing that the indigenous community have their school, and I'm looking forward for the next years to come that there will be learners in this community who will be able to finish, graduate, get their profession, that they may be able to become an inspiration for their fellow IPs to do the same. We have been called by God to be a light and source of hope to our fellow men. We must do all that we can in the Lord's strength to be a beacon of light and hope to those in need.
Against all odds, this dedicated educator ventured into uncharted territory, embracing the challenge of bridging cultural gaps and opening doors to a brighter future. Through the lens of his experiences, we have seen the transformative impact of education on both the teacher and his students. It reminds us that education knows no boundaries, and when driven by compassion and a genuine desire to make a difference, remarkable things can happen. At the heart of this extraordinary story lies an unlikely hero, a non-IP teacher assigned as a missionary to this school. In a realm where cultural differences could have posed insurmountable barriers, this teacher embraced the challenges with open arms and an unwavering commitment to the principles of the Matatag program of the Department of Education.